In 1990, I became the first Hmong teacher hired by the Milwaukee public schools system. And so when I taught middle school, I realized that my students that I taught were living in two worlds, the American world and the Hmong world.
Before going to HAPA, I went to a public school. The public school, it felt as if I was more shy. There was only a few Hmong people. Those were the only people that I was talking to.
When I went to my elementary school, I think it was just more of I'm just this Asian kid, right? And so I think I was always the minority, but no one really wanted to hear my story.
When I have the opportunity to create a school for our Hmong children, I want to make sure that we teach our young people who they are, where they come from, so that they could be productive citizens. And it's always rests under the understanding that without heritage, we are nothing.
For me, as the son and grandson of immigrants, the story has resonated with me. The impact that this school and the team at HAPA have made on the community is nothing short of remarkable.
I think Dr. Her-Xiong really sees a link between embracing the Hmong heritage and culture and lifting people out of poverty. The academic outcomes speak for themselves on just about every metric, especially when you look at the outcomes with high school graduation rates and college acceptance. It's at or near 100% every year. And that is just an incredible outcome when you consider that so many of our scholars come from low-income backgrounds.
I think HAPA, it definitely has something special compared to other schools. They have a college and career department, which they've helped tremendously with me getting all the scholarship and getting for a ride to Marquette.
The Hmong people, we come from a very patriarchal system where a lot of the times Hmong women are expected to do a lot of the chores, a lot of the domestic activities. But I think just seeing Dr. Her-Xiong be such a strong role model and women to champion and create these opportunities for the Hmong community was just, I think, really empowering.
Having a wonderful education is important, not just for that student. It has a ripple effect.
It's incredible. We're seeing the second generations, those that have graduated are sending their children to our school. The scholar, the family, the community, and the city are all transformed through HAPA's mission and investment. So for me, to transform our life is to transform our world.
I think in any school setting, no matter what the profile of the school, there's usually a gap between the tuition revenue and what it actually costs to educate a student, let alone to provide all the great extracurriculars and enrichment and facilities that we have here at HAPA. So I think there's a role for the community and a role for philanthropy in closing that gap.
When donors are investing in HAPA, it's not just money, it's momentum, it's keys to opportunities.
There's so much about the Hmong culture. If we don't understand or just try to preserve the culture, then it's definitely a huge loss to our identity.
The issue at hand is that they're living a cycle of poverty and lack of opportunity. With your partnership, with your donation, we are able to have greater community impact. Come build peace with us so that we can transform lives.